Hey Aquarius, how you doing? Hey, so this is a new channel. I used to do twin flame readings. I am now doing horoscope readings. So any likes, comments, shares, or subscribes would be greatly appreciated. With that being said, I'm gonna kill this music here. Alright, with that being said, I do 4 rows of cards, one card per deck. 5 different cards here, well, and the energy. I do not read reversals. I'm not currently offering any private readings. If you happen to really need a private reading from me for whatever reason, feel free to hit me up in the comments. And if you just absolutely resonate with whatever the message is, and you're like, hey man, I just need to know where to go in my life, so on, leave a comment here. Maybe we can work something out, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But for now, I prefer just likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. It will really help my channel grow, and that's really what I'm trying to do. I'd like to just finish out the readings. So with that being said, let's just hop right into yours. I have pre-prayed, pre-shuffled. I believe I already said I do not read reversals because I don't feel like it's really necessary. With the 4 different decks that I have, I can pretty much get any message that I need to out there, and Spirit's well aware of how I do this. So let's see what comes up here. Hope all has been well for you guys. Today has been great for me, and I'm actually really digging this Aries cycle we're in here. I'm excited to see what the full moon brings, and this reading will have kind of what to be expecting for the full moon energy that we have coming. So, okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, so the ending energies here are the moon and the fool. So, to me, this may be a bit of confusion on whether or not you should take a new start, and this is what we're going to be discussing. It looks like that's something that's been weighing heavily on you, Aquarius. So, it looks like there's been some battle surrounding an emotional state, you know, something that you've been really that you've held near and dear to your heart, someone that you've always had really provide you with a lot of emotional fulfillment. This could be easily a lover, if not family members, but I'm really leaning towards this more being a love reading based on the cards that I'm seeing here in front of me. So there's been some conflict, obviously, that's been happening. This may be outside conflict, even outside of the relationship, other people getting involved, things of that nature. This has caused some confusion on whether or not you want to take a new start here, and continuously pursue this person that provides you with the emotions, because you do see yourself having a lot of potential with this person. You can actually see the foundations of marriage, dating, romance, and it really taking you in the direction that you're hoping for emotionally. On the other side of it here, we're kind of looking at this maybe something that you've been having to kind of tiptoe on and even maybe conceal some of your emotions for the time being, and not feeling like there's a lot left or a lot being given back to you. So it's like you're getting happiness from them, but at the same time they're not maybe providing you with a lot of reassurance on it, is really what I'm getting here. And with that, it looks like there's a need for an honest, heart-to-heart emotional conversation that for some reason has been being held back. It hasn't happened. You're trying to figure out how to basically either proposition to have this conversation, or you kind of are hesitant in doing it, maybe because of the conflict that's going on. So this is kind of keeping you stuck, even though you know that there needs to be a conversation. And that conversation is going to be what brings in the new beginning. However, there's a lot of confusion with just the uncertain nature of how it will all play out. This is really telling you to use your intuition, use your intuition when picking for your moments. It's not saying that it won't be scary to proceed forward and have this conversation, but when the time is right, you should know, and you're going to have this hey, I should do it now, I should say this, I should have this conversation, now is the time. And basically what that's going to do is bring in the enlightenment here. And no matter how that conversation really goes, it's going to open up a new chapter for you and proceed forward in allowing you to either clear up whatever connection may or may not have been there, and if so, allowing you to proceed forward with it. This kind of thing is going to provide you with a new insight here onto the entire situation and all the conflict that's been going on between you and said other party, whether that be outside influences or the party themselves that you have in mind here. So this is going to provide some clarity on whether or not it's time to either cut or run kind of thing. And either way, it's going to bring in a new beginning for you. Let's get some clarity here on kind of what we can expect with this. And the ending energy here is going to be Temperance with the Fool again. So this is coming up twice now for you, which obviously means that it is an important message for you. And you really need to take into account that this new beginning is something that you should just go ahead and do. Whatever direction that takes for you is going to be what's meant for you. Alright, I can already tell you that I'm spot on based on all the cards I'm seeing here. So basically this all starts out with you needing to make a choice. Are you going to proceed forward with this person? Is this person, your person? Or are you going to cut them away, before you even have this conversation? If this is your person, if this person expands your life, helps you grow, and provides you with joy and happiness, then go for it. The answer is yes. If the person is going to shrink you, inhibit you, or limit you in any way, then the answer is no. No matter what, right? So this person here is sitting here, and I understand that they provide you with a lot of passion, but that's the first choice that you have to make, and you need to look at it from that kind of a perspective. Okay, don't think about the fear, don't think about the other people. Is this going to help you grow, or is this going to limit you? Whatever the answer is, your answer is. Okay. Now, we have the World here with the Ten of Pentacles. This talks about the ending of a chapter here, and a new balance and a new greatness to your home life. This could be something that really brings in a lot of fulfillment, combining resources, combining emotions, and having, the ability to grow the family side of things, potentially. And I don't mean necessarily just having kids and everything like that, but more or less, having a family dynamic, having the potential to have somebody that you either move in with or, start seeing this really more romantic sense that has the potential for marriage and so on, that sort of progression. So this is a major chapter, and if you take the leap of faith, there's a good chance that you end up in a situation with this person, as long as you kind of follow the advice that's being given here, okay? Whether or not it's even this person, it may just be that somebody else comes into the picture, but I'm really not seeing that. I'm really seeing that you need to just follow your gut, apply the past lessons that you've learned, and follow the spirituality. How did you get to this video if you weren't using faith in the first place? So, take the leap of faith, use your positive affirmations, manifest, and receive gifts by faith and being blessed. You are blessed. All right, Aquarius. So we have the Hangman, we have the Eight of Wands here. This talks about you feeling kind of stagnant and really needing to figure out a way to have this communication. This will come just by having a new perspective on how to go about it. And I think the new perspective that you need to really embrace is this person going to help me grow, or are they going to limit me? If they're going to help me grow, if that answer is yes, then my answer is yes, I'm keeping them, I'm going to have this conversation. If they're going to limit me, then the answer is no, and I'm cutting them out of my life, right? So, I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is definitely yes, because we wouldn't be this far into the reading if it wasn't yes, right? I think this is just kind of some hesitation and some fear that you may have been having, and it's probably just due to the confusion here of having the moon card showing present. With that being said, this heart-to-heart conversation, is something that you've been desiring to have. You just haven't. You've kind of almost tricked yourself into feeling like you need to find all the right words so the conversation will go completely right. And that's just not the case. The real, genuine, honest, heart-to-heart conversations are not planned out. They start with, an idea, and then you just bounce conversation back and forth, and you use honesty and integrity to every situation there. And that's going to get you what you want, okay? And that's going to be the finished product here. That's what you've been working towards and investing in here. The Wheel of Fortune here with the Ace of Pentacles showing up talks about, the ending of like smaller chapters, smaller segments. So maybe this has been like either like a friends with benefits situation, or a longtime friend, or a longtime acquaintance, coworker, whatever. That I'm kind of getting the vibe of. And it's time to change this from platonic to romantic, and that sort of karmic ending of the cycle. And this is going to bring in the new beginning here that we have showing up as the Ace of Pentacles. So this is tangible, this is 3D, this talks about realistically really being able to move forward and take the leap of faith. As long as you practice your spirituality while you're doing it, use your intuition when you feel that, tingling going off. Hey, I need to say something. Interrupt him. I don't care. Interrupt him. It doesn't even matter. If that's what's going off in your mind at that time, it's time to have the conversation, right? Cool. Aquarius, I hope this has been helpful. If you've been seeking guidance, I hope this is what it was for. Take it easy, guys. Leave a like on the video. Share, subscribe. It's good karma. Bye.